Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Low Rolls High Hopes podcast. I hope you enjoy today's episode as the party gets into a catastrophic disaster. Well, with that, let's get started.
I love the show.
Barry, recap.
Alright, so there was some fucked shit going on over there. The people didn't want it existing, so they sent us. We did it. They were suicidal. Oh no. So, we went to the Woodland Fort, fucked off again, went back to Soleah. Job done.
Perfect. I think that is everything you need to know.
Listen, I write recap. I don't say recap for a reason.
I couldn't remember where you guys left off, honestly. I think you all left off after turning in your new quest. Not turning in your new quest, turning in your quest. And that is where y'all left off. Just Mayor Redfield sitting at the counter, staring at you happily.
Oh yeah, and like
Wait, no.
received
I
his
thought we
ass.
had a sleepover outside.
No, we were done with it.
Yeah,
We
you
got
guys.
done.
So you guys had a sleepover. Then you returned to Soleil the next day,
Oh.
Yeah.
and you then turned in your quest, and blah blah blah. What do you mean? Question mark, Leslie.
There's a question before that.
Can I answer later?
Yeah.
Just probably won't be here anymore, like at all.
Okay.
I'll explain later, though, once we've finished.
Oh, I forgot to make a token.
That's bad for you. But,
You still ability?
yes, what would you guys like to do as, once again, you're in the Guild Hall of Soleil, surrounded by people drinking, having fun, accepting missions. You all just got your payday of, I think, around 28 gold each, so you have quite a lot of members.
Got it.
So what would
I
you
can't
all
do-
like to do?
I'm gonna
do
go.
basic math, actually. Hold on.
Don't hurt yourself there now.
Listen, my degree's in the arts, not math.
I have no degree.
You don't need one.
Okay. So I think we're gonna agree that the group can meet back at the guild hall a bit later.
What are you saying?
I should probably get into
no
character.
idea.
Yeah, probably.
So actually, Alex is gonna, of course, one moment he gets his gold, he's gonna look to the group, after just dumping the rest in his packet. I have some things to get. I'm gonna go and get them. Don't know where the store is, but I can probably manage. I'll meet you all here back later. And after that, he's just gonna, walk off.
Don't die.
No plans on it.
That would be most a shame if he did.
Very shame if you died in town.
Hear any of that?
Yes, that's what I said.
The bug shall keep an eye out for an arts and crafts store here.
An arts and crafts store. Well, you wouldn't even really know what an arts and crafts store is. So what exactly are you looking out for?
He's gonna try to keep a lookout for anything that probably has like a brush,
A brush. Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, I'm good at those. I'm not.
Yeah, with a 10. Walking up and down the main street, you can't quite seem to find a place with a brush.
Fuck.
Just window shopping, looking at signs.
Buck currently, right now, from an outward point of view, is very lost. Just, of course, going around looking at stores. He think he'll find what he's looking for, and he walks in, looks around, and it's not. So he just immediately leaves after realizing.
Yeah, everyone else in the city just seems to ignore you.
Yeah.
Everyone's just kind of walking by you, saying nothing.
They're doing his best not to step on any of the small citizens around him.
Okay.
I assume it's quite bustling, right?
Yes. It's quite a crowded street. I mean, you are walking shoulder to shoulder with someone most of the time.
Oh, I see. Very uncomfortable. On top of that, then I guess it'd be a bit uncomfortable. He's not used to this compactness.
No, he would not.
I would say not, no. Because the streets wouldn't. Yeah, it's where it comes from is like a town city, a decent population, but not this much, you know?
Yep.
So, after a while of unsuccessful search, he's just gonna kind of sit down on any seat or maybe even the ground on the side of the street and just watch as the citizens pass by every now and then. Well, not now and then, but as the stream just continues down and up.
Okay. Well, with that, and you're sitting defeated on the side of the road, what is everyone else doing?
I suppose Layden kind of just pats the area of his stomach a bit and just goes, "Well, I'm feeling a mite bit peckish. I will find an establishment and see about fixing that issue. If any of you all wish to find me, I will be in probably the tavern for a little bit.
Hey,
do-
wait.
But,
Can I join you?
hey,
What?
you
May I also?
Oh,
I'm not
yes.
sure. Come along too.
Ah, wonderful. A
Let's
full
make
house.
a party.
Ah,
You sound a little bit unhappy about that.
no,
Layden,
no,
do you not want us to come?
No, and I just hope I am not paying the full check.
No.
No, you're just covering me. Let's go.
I'm sure she can eat the whole house.
That is a fair point. In fact, I wonder how much she'd actually be able to eat on a full platter. And
If anything, I am the cheapest date amongst us all.
God, if I'm not careful, she'd probably get lost.
I'm already envisioning it. Anyways, yeah. So Elaine starts making his way towards the tavern. And,
Okay. Are you just heading back to the tavern you arrived in, or
is there another one, or
would you like to keep an eye out for one? Would you like to
Yeah,
go to
as
another
we're-
one?
keep an eye out as we're walking down towards our original tavern.
Okay. So, I would say you don't see many other. What is it? You wouldn't see any more taverns per se, but you do see a couple places. Like you see a place called Surf and Turf. There's also a place kind of across the street, maybe about a block down, that's called Cafe Gato. And those seem to be kind of eateries. You see people like drinking drinks, maybe eating little pastries.
The Pet Cafe.
You don't know.
What was the second one? Something Gatto?
Cafe Gato. Gatto.
I guess as I pass by, like the restaurants there or the establishments, I say, well, there's I don't know exactly what they serve here, but something called surf and turf, and then a cafe. What is a cafe?
A cafe.
Well, now that you're
No
asking about the cafe, as you kind of like turn and look in the cafe, You see there's a lot of people sitting on pillows on the floor. There's also some real nice looking tables that people are sitting at. You see them kind of sipping these drinks with steam coming out of their drink. You would know what pastries are. You see kind of fanciful pastries as they eat. And you also just see a bunch of cats just running around and people just petting them.
Dude, that looks mad comfy, and I'm voting for that place.
That's the cafe.
Yeah, that is Cafe Gato.
Cafe. It's not cate.
Cate. Pate. Not yet. I'll wait until you guys get a mission.
Kill me.
Celestia's stepping into the glass.
Surf and Turf, if you guys took a look at Surf and Turf, it did have some outside seating. It's a lot more tavern of just wooden chairs, wooden tables, nothing real fancy. You see people just eating big meals, and almost all their meals seem to have either a big piece of meat, a bit of meat, and a bit of seafood, and usually just a pile of vegetables of some sort. It seems very much like a hearty place to eat. Not fancy, but just, it's food.
Well, I believe everybody is eyeing this cafe. Well, wouldn't hurt to take a look, I suppose. I kind of go over to the restaurant and is it a door? Is it a...
Yeah, it's just, it's this little door. It has Cafe Gato written in kind of golden pink letters, and then underneath it is just a picture of a cat nose and like 6 little whiskers.
Adorable.
This is...
Somebody has a cat fetish. Well, I open the door for everybody else and hold it.
Thank you.
very gentlemanly
Thank you.
laden.
So
He just kind of gives like a small bow as everybody passes through.
So as you come in, you are met by this half-elf woman, dressed in very kind of bland, beigey type clothes. She does have what seems to be kind of beige overalls on, beige shirt. You see they're kind of covered in scratches. She just gives you a smile. Hello. What can I do for you today? Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Yes.
I understand what a cafe is, but I do not understand
Oh,
the cats.
so this is a weird thing that was introduced to us by a random traveler. He said he had one of these back home, and he really wanted one here. He's long been gone. It's about 20 years since we've last seen him, but they have these things called cat cafes in his world. It's like a normal cafe like you're talking about, but you get to pet cats while you're eating and drinking. And that's essentially it. I mean, I can provide you with a menu. You all can go sit down on the floor at a table and pet whatever cats come to you.
Yes, a menu would be great. Do we seat our... I'm sorry, I was not fully paying attention.
Yes,
That one
yes.
is very fluffy. Do we seat ourselves?
When you say that, Celestia, there is a cat that is about the size of like a German Shepherd, and it seems just to be insanely fluffy. It is just a large cat.
Guys, a German Shepherd? It is bigger than me. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Yes, and now that you're looking around, there are a whole bunch of weird cats. So just to say a couple, let me see.
Oh my god.
There are, of course, your short hair, long hair cats. There's a couple munchkin cats. You see that there is this black cat that has these red eyes, and as you're seeing it, you see it pop in and out of existence as it's just like teleporting to random customers and getting little pets, getting fed treats before it out of existence. There's of course the cat that's the size of a German Shepherd. There is this kind of tiny purple cat that has just this lavender fur, and you see its tails split off into two, and they kind of intertwine around each other. There is a
Cat.
there is a cat that is just entirely made of flames. All you can see is a ball of fire that seems to have a cat skeleton inside of it. And
So fucking cool.
and you see
Is
there's
that
someone just petting. You see someone petting on it. It walks over to someone else. They like pick it up and shove their face into it.
So yes, seating ourselves or
Yes, so feel free to sit on the cushions on the ground. The beanbag chairs, if you know what those are. I would recommend them if you've never experienced it before. They're quite comfy.
bag of beans.
Put beans in a bag and they sit on it?
Well, they're not actually beans. It's very weird.
Interesting.
You guys must
The
be new
menu?
here.
Yes.
As you say that, she's already producing like 6 out of her little overall she's wearing. I think there's 6 of you. Because
The
One,
The
assuming
ant's not
Talon will be
there.
back, but-
I'm
He is,
assuming
he's
Talon's with you.
Mhm.
He's still deafened, so. But
he's
yeah,
telling me he just got kicked off the phone in his work call. Yeah.
so yeah, she produces 6 menus for you guys to go and sit down. And you see as she kind of like opens a gate. And as soon as she opens the gate, the teleporting cat just poofs out of existence in front of this like orc man that's sitting and petting him and just appears where the gate was and just looks up at you. And just meows, eyeing you.
Who's it looking at?
Looking at all of you. It just like the gate
Oh.
opened and then it sat like it was blocking your way and just sitting in the middle of the
I
gate.
reach both my
Pay
hands
the
out.
toll.
You reach both your hands out. As you do, it just as you reach your hands out, it teleports and just plops in your hands.
This is literally amazing.
big is Daffodil?
How big is Daffodil? She's about 3 foot.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can I get a description of Daffodil because I was not here when they were introduced.
Yeah. Kind of like around 3 feet tall, a little bit rugged, gnome, couple scars here and there. Oh, let me go off my token. Blonde.
Also, last time she was here, she claimed that she was an assassin who killed people.
Yeah. Kill people
Yeah.
for a living.
I killed people.
not bad ones, just people.
I killed people. I did it. Murdered them.
It don't matter.
And I'll
Give
do
him
it
a
again.
point.
So, where do you guys choose to sit? Do you choose to sit at the fluffy tables, on the floor, beanbags?
I find a very nice cushion. Sit down.
Okay, you find this kind of
Or like a table
regal-
by like a window.
I'd say yes. There is a table that has about 2 chairs that are facing out of the window, and then kind of on this kind of half moon window they have that protrudes from the wall, there are 2 bean bags where you can like lean with your back to the window. So it's a 4-person table but with bean bags on there.
Ooh.
Yes.
Do you want to face out of the window, face in?
I want to back to the window.
Back to the window. So give me a dexterity saving throw as you sit in this beanbag for the first time.
Okay.
Someone gets eaten by
Hey!
the bag.
So you immediately sit in this beanbag, start sinking in, kind of flex your core muscles, shoot out of it, sit a little bit more comfortable, and yeah, the beanbag's quite comfortable, but you felt like if you weren't prepared, you might have been sucked in.
Oh god.
As you are a gnome sitting in this large beanbag chair.
Goodbye, Daffodil.
How is it?
It's like I feel like I'm constantly being sucked into this void, but it's also very comfortable.
Oh
I
god.
don't know.
Getting sucked into the void. Is it kind of like Toy Story? How like Woody gets thrown into the trash can?
Yeah, kind of. Like they're just super fluffy beanbag chairs, and she just started sinking.
What an
Talon's back, by the
oddly
way.
of
Welcome
having
back,
somebody
Talon.
sit.
So, Talon, the party has decided to go eat lunch as they are feeling quite hungry, and they have decided to go to a place known as Cafe Gato. It's a cat cafe.
Cat.
So as they went in, they have now started seating themselves. Everyone has been handed a menu. And inside is just this very plush room. There are cats everywhere. Like I've described, there are a couple special cats with special abilities. You'll be introduced to them, don't worry.
Ooh.
And there are beanbags around the chair. There are fluffy carpets with kind of these pillows you can sit on. And of course, just normal chairs at normal tables.
This place seems so comfy and cuddly.
Yep. And
I
of
hate
course, the girl working at the front desk was this half-elf woman wearing very beige clothes, but they seem to just be scratched up by the cats.
Does she look miserable to be there?
No, she looks happy. She does have bags under her eyes, kind of like she's tired, but she looks like she generally enjoys the cats. It just looks like some of the special ones can get a little feisty.
Hard of
Oh.
handling.
Yeah.
Just up your handling, bro. Come on.
Yeah, by the way, man. At this
Yes.
time, I think I think the bug's gonna take another chance and wandering around,
Okay.
trying to look for the damn place.
So give me another perception check.
I can do it this time. I swear. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage since it's your second time through.
Hey.
So with that, you can find I'd say medium-sized store. Seems to be a brush on the door. And as you enter in, you see that it is currently what they're doing is it's just a wide open floor. There's of course shop things around the walls, but there's about 6 easels set up in the middle, and there seems to be a painting class going on as there are just these mix of races painting. You see a big orc man, a couple half-elf males. You see this creature that seems to be half metal, half wood. It's moving with kind of robotic movements. And as you come in, you see it turn around. And instead of eyes, it's got 6 crystals in 2 rows of 3s just down its face as it just
that's cute.
looks at you in this unmoving human face. And then just with a creak, it kind of turns its head and goes back to painting its little portrait. But the leader there, this tiefling male, will just walk up to you. Yes, hello?
Oh, yes. I originally came here seeking supplies for painting, but is there perhaps any way to join this?
Oh, yes, would you just like to paint? I mean, all I'm doing
Yes.
is watching and giving tips to people as they go, but if you'd like to join in, you see he's going to kind of grab your arm and start leading you to the front.
Oh, radical.
He takes you up front, and you see that there's an easel facing everyone else. It seems to be his. You see this very beautiful Bob Ross-esque landscape painting, and he just brings you up. He'll take off the painting he was working on, put a blank slate down for you. Yes. Do you already know how to paint, or would you like me to start showing you? Or
I have some experience.
okay. And with that, he's going to go grab you your little painting palette and a brush for you to start painting.
Yeah, pretty similar.
Just so you know, the class, it is about just 1 silver for these materials.
Oh yeah, he's gonna hand him one.
Okay, he hands you 9 silver back since you don't have any.
I do have silver.
You do have silver? Okay.
We got it from the bandits who we killed.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, he will take the silver from you, and he will start kind of guiding you in painting where you need. So if you need any help with painting, he does kind of help you. But yeah, you're free to paint what you want.
Free to paint?
Yep.
You know what? He's gonna draw the mountain. He's gonna draw his home.
Do you have proficiency in painter tools? I forgot.
Let's go. Fuck.
Yeah, you do. So with that, I'd say it's just because your culture doesn't have much of an appreciation for fine arts. It's a little rough around the edges, but yeah, you totally get this painting of the mountain where you used to live. Maybe you have like a couple stick figure thry-creen somewhere. And of course, the owner of the shop does, and kind of he comes over and helps you kind of paint what you're looking. Like he does little finer details where maybe you couldn't do it.
All right, sounds good.
But yeah. And of course, after you're finished painting, how long do you think that would take you?
How long it would take him?
Yeah, because at this point you kind of showed up in the bottom half of the class. So after around 30 minutes, all the other people would be kind of grabbing their paintings, you know, kind of putting stuff away, getting ready to leave. But this tiefling
Yeah.
still seems to be helping you if you go past 30 minutes.
I gotta say, with the new ghouls, the new colors, he's definitely like you don't even need cast emotions. You can definitely know he's quite enjoying himself here. He's like experimenting with different colors. He's mixing things, seeing what they make. You know, like on the sides.
Fair enough. So you think you'd probably take around an hour to paint?
Yeah.
Fair enough. And yeah, the tiefling will help you. Just write up the finished version of your painting for when I get back to you.
Gotcha.
So, what is everyone at the Cat Cafe doing? As you have been produced these menus, real quick, I'm just gonna kind of run down the menu. Of course, at the top there is coffee. The coffee doesn't seem to have any special subsections. It's kind of like extra flavorings and things you can add. So if you want creamer in your coffee, if you want certain spices or flavors like vanilla, caramel, all that is at the top. Underneath, there are pastries. The pastries are things like danishes, there's monkey bread, cinnamon rolls. Then after that is they only have one sandwich, which is a club sandwich that comes with ham, turkey, bacon, tomato, and lettuce. And that's kind of like what the menu is as you're sitting here petting the cats.
Is this bread made by monkeys?
Are you asking that?
Shrugs.
Made from monkeys.
Sorry, I meant to say by monkeys. But
Both
I
could
guess
be
the other
options.
question also stands.
Could be valid. And I am curious to find out if that's true.
Perhaps they are unique cats that look like monkeys. Oh, well, isn't
Wait.
that a strange thought? As you,
No.
as you see Layden standing, he's kind of like unbuckling his cloak so he could sit down in the beanbag a little easier, and taking out his like rapier and placing it down. Next, kind of like saddling up next to his lap a bit, and then he just kind of does a little. He like pokes the bag a bit, and then it just tries to ease into it.
You definitely don't have to make a roll since you're big enough not to get lost in this abyss, but
Yeah. And then just kind of makes himself as comfortable as he can.
I'd say it's pretty comfortable. Like it's definitely this kind of thing where if a cat were to get on your lap, you could probably fall asleep there. It's quite a nice, cozy place. And now that you've all kind of sit down, there is just this slight smell of cinnamon and vanilla just wafting through the air. It's a very nice place. But
I have to say, it's not my first choice of sitting objects, but it is quite a unique one. But how is everybody else faring? I'm assuming you have not sank into the corporeal vessel known as the bean bags. As I kind of look around the table.
You see just an arm sticking out of one.
I just gotta like reach over, try to like grab the arm. Okay, now it's just you can tug. But are you alive? Perhaps the beanbag may be too much.
I'm going to
The
go find
beanbag
a
has
regular
defeated-
pillow.
Polis is now afraid of. Polis like he just turned eyeing the fucking beanbag. Secrets to hold.
You know what secrets does it hold? I kind of yell towards the towards the waitress. Dear, could we please get a pillow for some people here? The all-consuming beanbag is far too much.
She kind of looks at you. Yes, and she will open the gate, and she's literally gonna go grab a pillow, walk 1 foot to you, and put it down on the floor, as there are pillows all over the room.
I say, well,
Excuse me.
I didn't know those pillows were reserved.
Yes.
How much for the beanbag?
For the beanbag?
Yes.
You want one of these awful things?
I'm sure if you find a craftsman store, I mean, sadly we don't sell any here. We do allow the adoption of cats, though, if you are willing.
Yes,
That is something we do offer.
Yes.
How much is adoption?
Adoption? 1 gold for the cat. If you'd like to buy enough food for a year, that's just another gold. Of course, we won't let you adopt a cat if the cat doesn't like you. No offense.
I see. That makes
And we will
absolute sense.
we will have to run some things. The owner has some special magics to make sure you are the right one to adopt.
But I fly over to that fucking German Shepherd ass cat.
So yeah, you fly over to the German Shepherd cat. It looks at you.
Looks like we're getting a pet.
I just extend my hand for it to sniff.
It's gonna do a little sniff in your hand and then kind of try and rub its face on your hand, but as it does, your hand just gets blown away as its just giant head hits it. As its head's quite a bit bigger than you, like than your hand, not you, but.
Oh my goodness.
But the half elf will still be sitting there. Would you guys like to order anything to eat?
The bread of monkeys. How much is it?
The bread of monkeys. I mean, for a serving, and she kind of looks at you. You would need less than normal. I'm assuming.
Yes.
For you, I'm sure it'd be only about 5 silver for 5 silver. No, sorry, 5 copper for half a serving.
5 copper.
So a full
Got it.
serving would be 1 silver.
And do you have any tea?
Tea? Yes, I can get you some.
Wonderful.
Any specific flavors you would like, or?
Chamomile.
Yes, that'll be coming right up.
What is that?
Chamomile is a wonderful flower.
So she looks to the rest of you. What can I do for the rest of you?
May I have this coffee?
I
Yes.
think it's pronounced Kofi.
Would you
How is it pronounced?
coffee?
Stand.
Would you
There's 2 E's though and 2 F's.
It's very weird. These humans from a place called Ert brought it, and it's quite confusing to us. Same with the
Terrible, I think.
beanbags, but coffee's quite good when you're tired and you need a little pick-me-up.
Interesting. Can I have that with the He gestures to Castell. The flower. Cat.
Oh,
Cam-
sorry. Chamomile coffee does not exist.
Oh.
Would you like? We can throw things like vanilla or cinnamon, caramel, things to make it sweeter, as it's a little bitter.
What
Wait,
is-
I got this. We'll get 1 order of coffee and then 1 of chamomile, and then get this. Just mix it together. They can't tell you no.
What?
What are they gonna do? Kick us out?
Wait, when did this turn into Chipotle?
What's
Yo, new
Chipotle?
Cafe Gato hack, guys. If you just order a chamomile tea and your coffee, you could do whatever you want.
That's it. I'm going to the McDonald's down the street.
Okay.
No. Wait, guys, hear me out. What if we just order like a loaf of bread and then a monkey? Boom.
Yo.
Monkey
Truly
bread.
smart monkey bread. But she still looks at you. Yes, what do you like? Coffee? Chamomile tea? Either one of them.
I will take both.
You'll take both.
And I'll have cinnamon. That sounded nice. I'll take cinnamon with the coffee.
Okay. Any food for any of you?
Well, I'll take
I'll
some of
have one
those
of the
cinnamon
cakes.
rolls.
Cinnamon
Yeah.
rolls? Okay. By the way, she will just give the total at the end. So. Okay. I'm saying that for my ease, so we don't just keep going down every menu item. Would you guys also like a bag of treats to feed the cats?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
She just kind of eyes you, just like, yes, okay. Interesting people. Well, I'll be off to go grab your food and drinks, unless... She kind of looks to Layden. You haven't ordered anything yet.
Ah, well, I was waiting. I would take this coffee as well, and I think it says somewhere to the bottom here something about a creamer.
No, it's Kramer. I think
Oh.
I think the people from Earth are just, you know.
They're just a bit stupid, but, it is creamer.
Mm.
And what does that do to the coffee?
Of course, just makes it sweeter and more palatable.
Ah, well, I will take that then.
Okay. She... Oh,
Maybe a side of bread,
and
something.
just a couple pieces of bread?
I forgot about that.
Yes.
Can I have some of that monkey bread?
Monkey
Actually, what's
bread.
in the monkey bread?
Oh, cinnamon, bananas, sugar.
Cinnamon sounds good.
Cinnamon sounds good. You've never had cinnamon before, have you?
No, but it sounds delicious.
I'm sorry for being rude, but are you all new here?
Quite.
What gave it away?
What day did you all arrive?
How many days has it been? 2?
It's
Four?
been 6.
The sun
Oh.
is
Well,
I
actually,
have no
so you found
idea.
them on the first of your 3rd day. This has been your 5th day. This will be your 5th day. Sorry. Even though it was
Not
3
even a
days
week.
there, 3 days back, you found them early in the day, to where it only would have been 2 and 2. So this would be your 5th day now.
Not even a week as of now.
Well, I'm sure you all will enjoy it here. If you need any knowledge, of course, just feel free to stop by the guild hall. I'm sure you've been there. And also, if you have any questions about your map, I can answer them if you have any. But I will grab everything for you, and I'll be right back. And she is going to
Yes.
go in the back and grab all your food. But while we're waiting, now is a little mini game. I need everyone to roll me a charisma check.
Oh.
I
Lord.
choose tough. No.
Better not be for the cats.
Oh, it is for the cats.
Oh, goodness, I hope I fail.
Yeah,
Please,
no.
natural one. Yes.
Layden,
Oh, no,
okay.
I almost got the lowest. Damn.
So
Eyes
with
lowered.
this, so Daffodil and Celestia, you get first choice of your cats. What cats are you trying to call over to pet?
Give him that
Bill, do
ball
you
of
wanna go
fire.
first? That's what I thought you were gonna go for.
So you call over for this little ball of fire cat, and you see it's around kind of the size of like a half-grown cat. It seems to be kind of almost fully grown, not quite, but your size of a normal house cat, and it's gonna like kind of stalk up to you. Kind of, you see its little tail of fire kind of flick before it just kind of pounces up into your lap. And where
Does it burn?
where you expect this kind of warm sensation, no, the cat's cold. It's a very cool cat. So as you kind of pet it, it kind of feels like petting an air conditioner. It's kind of this nice cool. But yeah, the cat will just kind of come up to you. Meow. stare up at your face. And of course,
insane.
it's just the skull face inside of this cat as it
Oh
stares
my
at
god, I will kidnap you and take you with me.
you. Okay. Celestia,
None
what
of the
is
workers overhear that, right?
I'm having such
the
a
only
difficult
outside
time.
worker seems to be the half elf. Who are you
They
calling
probably
Celestia?
hear that all the time.
They trust me, yes. And they also do allow adoption, so you wouldn't even have to.
Please take
So
me.
I'm having a difficult time choosing. Because, like, yes, is Celestia interested in having a German-sized cat to ride around like a fucking horse? You bet.
Oh my gosh, it's like corgis being the horses for fairies.
Yes. But also interested in that blink cat. But also there's a lavender cat with 2 tails? What the fuck? Uh, uh, ah,
Oh, do both.
So what cat? You got 10
oh
seconds.
fuck, 10 seconds. Oh god, German Shepherd cat.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So you're sitting
Oh my
on
god,
this
that's
chair.
who it is.
What?
Barry put it in the chat, it's freaking Espeon.
Espeon? Yeah, it literally looks like that, but no red gem. And instead of like splitting at the tip, it has 2 tails. So very Espeon-like, but no psychic powers that I know of. So you call over to this big German Shepherd cat. Just you for you, as you're so small, every step it take kind of like shakes the floor as it gets closer.
Oh, God.
It just like stares at you, meow, and then just flops down on the floor, and you just feel this rush of wind as this fat cat plops on the floor and is just sitting there staring at you.
Celestia, if everybody's looking at her, she will just calmly let her over and start petting the cat. But the second anybody looks away, like they're all paying attention to their own cats, she is shoving her entire face into the scruff of its fur and just like cuddling it.
Fair enough. Fullest, as you rolled an 11, what cat would you like?
Blink cat. Blink.
So you call over for it. You just like stare at the cat, motion for it to come to you. It poofs out of existence, appears in your lap, and just immediately starts rubbing its face on you. However, with this, the 2 people who got 7s, you don't get to choose what cat you got. However, what you do get is no. So what you get, Rose, is a kind of tan and orange munchkin cat with a super kind of squat face, long whiskers. It just kind of comes up, plops itself in your lap, and kind of starts going to sleep. However, you, Layden, you get a calico cat that walks over and curls up in your lap and just stares up at you.
It's a what?
Calico. Do you not know what a calico cat is?
Is that
I'm on it.
they kind of look like,
Get on it, Barry.
black and brown or something? Or
Yeah, like black, white, and
White,
and orange.
Ah.
Light brown.
Light brown,
Golden.
orange. Yeah.
Golden brown.
Yeah, like that. So a
Ah.
cat like that just kind of plops in your lap, and they're pretty average sized.
You can see Layden actually wasn't really expecting any kind of attention from a cat, nor was he really looking for one. When it just kind of plops up on his lap, he just looks somewhat surprised, doesn't touch the cat at first, but you could hear him kind of like unshackling his one gauntlet from his arm, placing it gently on the table, and just kind of like, I would say, it kind of maybe like it awkwardly like places a pat or 2 on the cat, and just eventually just kind of, okay.
So
This is
as you do
normal.
that, you hear in your head, yes, good job, human. You will serve me from now on. As this calico
Yes,
cat just stares at you.
He just stops mid motion. He looks right at the cat, and You see, he looks up to the rest of the group. Nobody else heard that. Is it just like
It's
they're all
just you.
He looks back down at the cat. Is the cat still looking at him?
He's looking at you. She, calicos are mostly women, I think. So she just stares at you. Yes, does there seem to be a problem?
He just like says into or mumbles to himself, a little bit, but he just keeps petting petting away.
Yeah, and the cat starts purring. And also, Leslie, I forgot to mention, Celestia, I forgot to mention instead of a big house cat, this German Shepherd-sized cat is actually a palace cat.
Palace. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't know what that looks like. Palace cat.
Pallas.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
They're very, very big, fluffy, chunky boys. And all of you now have your own cat that you're petting.
Just pet the cat.
And after a while, you guys will be brought your food. It's all laid out on the table. She does look at you all. All in all, the total for everything's going to come out to 2 gold and 5 silver.
Everything?
Huh?
For everything?
For everything. For all your food. For
I shall cover
the
this.
treats.
Are you sure?
Yes, why not?
I will not complain.
2 gold, 5 silver. Paid.
Okay. So she'll take your
Thank you.
money. She kind of like does a little bow with her head. And of course, if you'd like if you would like to adopt a cat of any kind, just talk to me. I will talk to the owner, and we'll see what happens. And she is going to kind of go back to the front desk, and you see she gets up every once in a while to go feed, like give a customer food, or like if a cat jumps over the fence and starts trying to head outside, she has to go like pick it up.
It kind of looked like Layden wanted to say something with like a small indentation of his index finger, but then he just kind of like stops.
But yeah, what would you all like to do with your cats?
I would like to fawn over my cat.
Actually, at this point, we're going to go back to you, Alex. As you are finally finishing up your art class with this tiefling.
Yeah.
And he definitely is looking at your painting. He's giving you a smile, just like, this is very good. I see you have talent.
Hey. I actually did whip something up real quick of what he would have.
Oh.
So something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh my.
Okay. Yeah. So he kind of looks at you. Well, you've already paid. You're allowed to take that with you, but you did say something about wanting painting supplies. Is there anything specific you like?
Something like this would do nicely. Is he like,
An easel with a canvas? Or...
And a canvas? Yes, I could use one of those too.
Okay. He's gonna kind of...
traveling. Is there anything able to pack up easily?
Able to pack up? Yes, I can get you some folding canvases. Sadly, I don't have any bases that would work very well with that. They're all quite large, but I can get you a smaller size that would work.
Yeah, it's alright, thank you.
And with that, he's gonna kind of start heading back. He does look at all the paints and stuff you're holding and just like, keep those. Those are yours now. And
I'm gonna shake my head.
And he puts up on the thing, he's gonna put 5 blank canvases for you. Smaller sized, kind of. A little bit about like a foot by foot.
Yeah.
Puts that up. He puts a collapsible easel for you. And then he gives you all the the rest of the paintings, brushes, palette that you need to finish up your painter's tools. And he just kind of looks at you. That will, in total, be 5 gold.
All right, gotta give him 5 gold. That's
He'll take it. And if you'd ever like some more instruction on painting, feel free to come by and talk to us.
If I ever have the time, I'll definitely stop by next time. Thank you.
Yes. Next time, do tell me about your adventures here. I mean, you look like the adventuring type.
Will do.
He
And,
kind of gives you a little nod.
I'll give him a bow, and then he'll head outside.
Okay. So yeah, you head outside. What is it that you would like to start doing now?
He's gonna start heading back down the street towards the guild. I think that's where he said he'd meet everyone. It's just gonna, just walk down his way down there. He's just gonna wait.
Can you give me a perception check?
All right. Back.
22. So I would say out of the corner of your eye, as you're walking down, you definitely do catch a glimpse of your party in with a bunch of cats just petting them. And at this point, Celestia, what was the thing you say you do when no one else is watching?
Celestia is just like arms, if the cat allows it, arms wrapped around its neck and just her head like thumped into the fur.
Yeah, so you see Celestia doing that, and everyone else is petting their own cats, eating their food. Of course, you have no clue what a cat is. The closest thing I think you would know that is like this would be tigers or lions. Something
Okay.
along that.
Oh my.
Oh,
Big cats.
my tigers and bears. Oh my.
So you see your party just in a shop with that. Of course, the shop's name is Cafe Gato.
Yeah. Well, he, seeing this, is gonna head his way in there.
Okay. So the whole party, you hear this little dingling as the door opens and you see your, how tall are you? Like 8 foot?
Like 9'1".
You see your 9-foot ant friend step through the door. The half elf will, of course, just kind of get up from her seat behind the desk. Hello, sir. Yes, how can I help you today?
He's gonna scan around. He's gonna turn where he thinks he is. He's gonna look directly at the party.
Okay, you look directly at the party. She kind of looks at you. Are they your friends?
He's
I'm
with
with
us. Yes.
Oh,
he's
okay.
With us.
She opens the gate for you.
Just gonna walk on in. And is there any free chairs or no?
There's like a cushion, I'd say.
Ah.
All the chairs have been taken, but there's a cushion on like the far side from the entrance that you can sit down on.
He's just gonna plop down on that.
And
He'll just kind of stare at the group.
as soon as he plops down, all the cats that you guys are petting, they don't leave or anything, but you see that there are other cats in the store that eye Alex up, and like 3 of them run over and just one of them starts treating him like a scratching tree
Oh god,
and scratching on his chitin. And then the other 2 are just like crawling all over Alex now, as he is this giant hulking figure, and they're just like, ooh, climbing material.
It looks like a fucking jungle to them.
Yeah, and you just see 3 cats playing on Alex as he shows up.
How cute.
Welcome.
He's gonna like hold out like a brush. I found the art supplies. Took me a bit though.
Yes. And we found the cats.
Is that what these are?
Yes.
He's just
Yes.
he's gonna grab the one, like, is it like one scratching on his leg?
Yeah, there is one.
He's just gonna kind of like grab it with an arm, like with a hand, just kind of bring it up.
It's, as you do that, it just kind of stares you in the eyes. Meow.
He's gonna like slowly open his mouth and just lead his like head into it.
As you do, it bops you on the nose.
Ah. Alright.
Not Tyrone, sorry. Layden, you hear in your head, servant, I demand you stop your friend from eating my citizens.
I kind of look
Getting
around the
bullied
rest
by a
of the
fucking
table.
cat.
I look around the rest of the table, and nobody else heard that. I'm assuming.
Nobody else heard it. It's just you.
I look right back down towards the cat. Like instantly, my head cracks down towards the eyes of this cat, and it meets my gaze, or as much of a gaze that it can meet. And I just kind of like take my one offhand, and I kind of like boop it on the nose.
On the snooze.
As
Just say it.
you boop
Just
it,
boop it on the
you
snooze.
you see its ears go flat, like closes its eyes, little tongue pokes out, and it just looks at you. You insolent fool! How dare you boop Princess Fluffy Butt like that?
I'm gonna lose my shit.
I pick up the cat with both my hands, and I just bring it up to my head, and I say, "Your name again?"
Princess Fluffy Butt. At least that's what my owner called me. Now, can you please put me down? This is unbecoming of royalty. Send him to air jail.
Is Celestia still like? I'm looking like lean over to the side just to see. Is like Celestia just consumed? Is she just all consumed at this point? Like, there's no way to like make communication with her?
I don't know, Celestia. Are you completely consumed in this cat now?
Once Alex would have walked in, Celestia would have gone back to just like petting it, but she realized that she was caught. And so she's like intensely petting it, but her ears are uncovered by fur.
Layden just kind of goes, it turns the cat towards Celestia. It says, "I believe this cat, Celestia, is of royalty. Or so it tells me."
Look at the cat.
Celestia, you hear this in your head. You fairy, make this insolent fool put me down. And you both hear this.
I booped it on the nose. And
Yes,
it got rather
that's very unbecoming of royalty. Princess Fluffybutt will not have this.
Oh yes, do not worry, Your Majesty Fluffybutt. As a fellow royal, I shall set him straight.
Yes. Oh, is he your servant?
No.
Ah, then I see no problems in making him mine.
Well,
Can I hear what it's saying?
Yes, it's
Like-
talking. It's talking in both of your heads now.
If that is what you please, Your Majesty.
You see Lane just kind of looks somewhat defeated in the moment as his head's just kind of like lowered down a bit. He places the cat back down, and he not exactly on his lap, but just like towards the side, and he just continues to pet it. And he places one arm on the table in a very contemplative manner. And he's just completely silent the rest of the time.
Bro's going through it.
What are the rest of you doing with your cats at this point?
I am completely enamored by my cat.
Which cat did you have again? Oh, you had the teleporting cat.
Oh, right.
So at this point with your teleporting cat, like if you choose to play fetch with it, you throw a ball, you'd see it just teleport midair, like catch it out of the air, teleport back in your lap.
Yeah, that's fucking gnarly.
Oh, God.
And this,
Oh, you're not the only one that could Misty steps with it. No. You think you're so special? No.
Trying to one up me? You think you're better than me?
No, but actually no. Like Follis would genuinely like, he would actually pick up the cat, and like open his eyes and look at it, just fawning over it basically.
what magical secrets do you hold, cat?
You do.
Okay.
Do you know more magic? Here, he just hands him his spell.
You hand him your spell book? He
What can you draw?
tears a page with his claws.
Oh,
And then,
that
like,
I'm never doing that again.
He kind of crumples it up with his paws. You see him like hitting them into the air and like juggling it with his teleporting powers.
Wow. You're shit. I can't even send him to air jail. What? He has too much power. He is too powerful.
You've
I
met
will
your
attempt-
fucking match.
Oh fuck, man.
Okay. What, Alex? You guys know in Resident Evil how you can inspect items.
Mm-hmm.
He's just completely just looking at every nook and cranny of this cat, seeing how its joints move, how its tail works, how its facial structure is,
Give me
how
an
soft it is.
give me an animal handling check.
Oh boy.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, because he can't feel their scratches, he is like the perfect scratching post for these cats, and they just let him do it. As you see, they're just kind of like bopping and hitting on Alex, as he just doesn't seem to care. But yeah,
Alex is having a good time.
but yeah, you fully inspect this cat, Alex, and all of its makings.
The cat is analyzed. He's gonna look around the room and see like everybody's how they're like playing with the cat, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna set the one he has down down, and he sees how Bolus is playing catch. He's gonna grab a nearby toy and try to do the same thing.
Fair enough. Quick question.
Yes.
I want everyone to roll me a perception check.
Alright.
Actually, except for you, Alex.
Oh.
You wouldn't notice this.
You're not cool enough.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry, Daffodil didn't either.
Oh.
Daffodil
I
doesn't
didn't
notice
either.
it. Nat
Don't
one,
worry
good
about
job,
it.
Daffodil. You're too interested in this
Perception.
cat. Because basically, Daffodil, as you're like cuddling this cat, its temperature is fluctuating from a nice warm to a nice cool. And it's kind of soothing.
Who's playing with the thermostat?
But let's see. So Follis, Lillian, Celestia, and Layden, you all notice a red dot appear on Alex's forehead.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
I'm gonna get taken out, guys.
At this,
I
you kind of
fucked him.
you trace
Go
this
get
red
forward.
dot, and you see the half elf holding this like tiny, what seems to be iron rod, that's producing this red dot on Alex's forehead, and then you see a cat from like across the room start running at Alex, does a leaping jump, and just lands on his face. At which
I
point
wish
the
to
red dot
intercept the
disappears.
cat.
Do you intercept the cat? Give me a dexterity saving throw. Or
It's
sorry,
the
not
slow-mo.
saving.
No.
Just
No,
give me a
no,
dexterity check.
No, Wallace, I got this.
Deflect missile.
No, no, I
Like
can't let
missile.
you.
You fail, Follis. So you go to catch the cat. It slips through your arms. Alex, you rotate the cat like you rotate a shark. You catch it by its head, support its body, flip it around, just put it on the floor, and it walks away confused. And it just kind of looking around, and you see the half elf woman just staring at you, jaw open.
And then after that, he's gonna try to play catch again.
And yeah, you can start playing catch with your cat.
I didn't think that would work.
It's a furry missile. You can deflect those. However, your reaction's gone. Therefore, you get shot in the head by the sniper.
Oh god.
Okay. Well, with that, I'd say your guys' little thing here starts coming to an end. Most
I
of
wanna
your
adopt my
food,
cat.
most of your food is eaten. That's for you to talk with the party with, not me. But most of your food is eaten. Most of your treats in the treat bag have been given away. All your respected cats, like respectable cats, start just kind of, they start wandering around again. Every once in a while, they definitely come and get pet by you. But now that there's more people kind of coming for midday tea or coffee, they seem to be walking around the store more.
Awesome.
Princess Fluffy Bottom or
Princess Fluffy Butt, except for Princess Fluffy Butt, she does not leave you. She sits in your lap the entire time. And if you ever stop petting her, you just hear in your head, "Fool, stop. I mean, fool, start.
oh,
Your job is to pet me. You can stop only when I say you can stop."
Every time it gets like uppity, I just boop it on the snoot every so often.
And every single time you do, she just gets angry, just like, this is unbecoming of royalty. I cannot believe a
And then
merely
as soon as it
servant
gets
does
upset, I start
this.
petting it again.
It just starts purring, just like, yes, right there. Good servant.
Bro found the factory reset. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I found the factory reset. It's just every time it gets angry, I'm just enjoying the moment of chaos every time I just get it angry, and then I just quell it. As I got my head like resting on my on the knuckles of my hand, and I'm just kind of like staring at it as I'm continually doing this cycle, like every 15 or 10 minutes.
Yeah. You see, the cat seems to enjoy it too. The cat is having fun. Maybe not for the same reasons.
Yes, definitely not for the same reasons. Yeah, I guess at some point I just kind of looked to the rest of the party and well, have we all partaken in our little cat adventure? Catventure? Yes, catventure. Oh, God, kill me.
Are you aware that cats too have genders like us?
Really?
You don't
Yes.
It's amazing.
I was aware of this. I want to adopt this cat.
Again.
It's
But
fairly large.
Look at it.
Meow.
I look at it. Yes, I am looking at it.
And just because none of the photos
So you
showed it,
see,
palace cats have a giant fluffy tail, by the way.
I do see it. And you want to adopt it because it's a large cat?
look at it.
I
Is it
continue to
not-
stare at it.
Is it not becoming of someone of my stature?
What does it mount?
I
He
kinda just
starts to
look-
shake his head before realizing, oh,
I look towards the rest of the group.
I'm
mean,
sure I'll take
You can
care
train
of
it for battle. I mean,
Also, I will not have to fly as often or try to sit on anybody's shoulders in the meantime if this cat is with us.
It's not ugly,
Alex,
so it's acceptable.
Alex is gonna take off the cats that are on top of him, and he's just gonna get up. And he's gonna look at the big old cat.
Okay.
What? Can it carry perhaps the cargo? Cargo cat.
Have you not considered that Alec may unintentionally eat it at some point or another?
I tried to eat one earlier. It kind of retaliated.
Too much hair?
And I'm certain Alex learned from that.
Well, every time I tried to do it, it kept on hitting me. It's kind of annoying.
It's no fun when things fight back.
Well, that tells me it has a very defensive nature, and then perhaps
yes.
it won't be as useless as I thought.
Plus, and that too. And when I looked up at the caretaker, she gave me the stink eye. So
Well, assuming I will be outvoted regardless of my decision, I will leave it to the rest of you. I don't really care too much, whether or not we take on animals or not. Just as long as you all take care of them, I would hate to see them spoil.
that will also be up to the rest
spoil
of you.
like
I have
die?
no opinion on these.
Layden just kind of stares. That was the original intention, although I attempted to say it in a lesser manner.
I mean, worst case scenario, it can always become food.
You wait, say that again?
Worst case scenario, it can always become food.
Well,
Sorry.
You see Layden just kind of goes silent, and eventually he gets up, stops petting Princess Fluffy Bottom, and he starts putting his buckle back on for his cloak. Well, I suppose I will pay my just due to the waitress, and I will see you all outside of the establishment.
And darling, I've already paid for you.
Oh, well, allow me to pay you then. I do not wish to be indebted.
It is not it is not a debt.
Am I supposed to
Yes.
repay something as well?
Well then,
Was there something I missed?
apparently so. Well, thank you. I appreciate the gesture. Kenzie gives a slight bow. Well, I will then take my leave. And don't wait up. As he proceeds to go out towards the door.
Alex will follow him.
Giving a small wave to Princess Fluffy Bottom as he leaves. It was a pleasure.
You just get screaming in your head of like, how dare you leave? You get your butt right back to you.
Opens the door and shuts it to
As soon as you get out.
Communication.
As soon as you get out, the telepathy's cut off.
Will I adopt this cat for you?
Oh God, that
I
would
think
be
it
the
would
worst.
be a kind gift to
God,
give to him, yes.
It's gonna be like a new crown one, but we
Oh,
can't
would
turn them
be.
down.
Crown Rend, but it's a cat.
What do you mean? Okay, I actually liked Crown Rend. That's the difference.
Crown one sucks.
He was good.
Bitch.
Crown Rend was good.
Yeah.
You guys just
Yeah,
you guys
Crown
never
Rend
gave
was
him a
good.
chance. Y'all were jerks to him. Hey guys, I got some information for you. Shut up, Crown Rend.
Listen, I only dislike them because of the huge bias against demons, okay?
So, the waitress will kind of come over. Do you mind if I start cleaning up? I see you guys are leaving.
I'll go for it.
Okay, so she starts kind of picking up all your cups and plates. Do you say anything to her before she leaves, or?
I'd like to adopt this cat.
Yeah,
Just
can
big
I
one.
take this with me?
She kind of like does a 180, stares at both of you. Which cats are we talking about?
I just stand next to the German Shepherd cat.
Oh yes, the big cats, and you, Dev?
Oh, that fireball that's over there right
the
now? I don't know.
Fireball. Okay. Yeah, you just see like this little fireball kitten running around playing with people. If you would actually follow me to the back, and I can take you to meet with the meet with the mistress and see if she approves of you.
Acceptable.
Hey, Celestia, we gotta impress these fucking people.
I am already impressive.
It's gonna be a cat.
Okay, so you guys are led to the back. You see she goes through this kind of singular saloon door back to where the kitchen is, and you hear that there are people in the back like yelling and screaming about each other, just like, we're out of blackberries, you idiot. Just stuff like that. And she comes back and she will kind of lead you up just this kind of thin set of stairs. She leads you down a hallway. There are rooms on either end. There's about 5 rooms in total, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 1 at the end. When you look in the rooms on the left and right, there do seem to be bags of food. There are cat beds, cat toys, all sorts of things you would need for, the nature of cats, But you are led to this office. She opens the door, and sitting behind this kind of big desk, there are paintings of what seems to be cat toys on the wall. Paintings of a cat, like one of those big poofy collars, like an old businessman.
Oh, yes.
And then sitting is a calico female tabaxi sitting on her
Yo.
chair.
Go!
Yes, I assume you two are here to adopt a cat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We are here.
Come on in. And which 2 cats are you wishing to adopt?
This The very regal palace cat.
And she then looks at you, Daffodil, and you know?
Fire.
What'd you say?
Fire.
So you see as she produces kind of from her pocket very swiftly this cat toy with a fish dangling off a string. It's like a little felt fish, blue. It's got little crosses over its eyes showing it's dead. She's going to swing it around, catch the fish in her left hand, give it a squeeze. You hear a little wee wee, little squeaky toy. And then immediately the two cats start running up the stairs. And they both sit next to you. She stares at you. I am about to cast a spell on you. I do hope that you let it succeed. If you resist, I will not allow you to adopt a cat. Is that all right?
That is understood.
She looks to you. Gnome?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you both... She's going to start casting a spell. Do you both let it succeed?
I consent.
Fuck yeah.
It is Zone of Truth. You must now tell the truth.
Perfect.
Or you can just not answer. So she looks at you both. What are your intentions with the cat?
Well, my intention is to love this cat. And also, if the cat also consents, to use it as a sort of mount. But if it does not consent, I am willing to just love it forever.
She kind of looks at the cat. Cat, would you be fine with that? The cat kind of like nods his little head.
You don't understand, call me.
You know, you're wanting of the cat?
I wish to keep it as a companion and perhaps maybe train it into a battle cat.
Ah, fair enough. That one does have control over fire.
Oh shit, it does?
Well, yes. I mean, it's
I love that.
a fire kitten. Of course it does.
I just assumed it was just, that was
Do
like...
you know how many months of
just like
training
a-
it took so it wouldn't burn down the house?
Oh shit. Oh, well, that's even cooler, I guess. I didn't know it had fire powers.
But with that, are you both willing to die for these cats?
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
Will you feed your cat every day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only give it belly rubs when it wants?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that is good enough. Well, and she's going to kind of produce two collars. For the palace cat, it's kind of this nice orangey brown color, kind of to match his fur. For you, Daffodil, it's this blue collar.
Oh,
They both
sweet.
have name tags. She kind of looks at you. Put your hands on the collars. Pronounce the name that you want for the cat.
Oh, fuck.
These will bind you to the cats. You then
Oh.
put it on your
Reverse the
cat.
Like,
These cats will listen to you as best they can. However, they still do have their free will. This is not slavery.
Thank God I did not adopt Princess
Princess Fluffy Bunny.
Yo, my answers would have been totally different. What are your intentions with the cat? Just to
Annoy
fuck
it.
with it?
I want him.
So,
My cat, male or female?
what do you want? I'll let you choose its gender if you guys want.
Okay.
Dumber.
Fuck, I gotta think of a name. Oh, got one.
Blake.
Yes.
Layden, the palace cat.
Oh, God.
Laden.
That sounds like a rap song almost.
For anyone who absolutely doesn't know this, in the last campaign, there was a duck named Blake.
Thank you, Barry.
thank you.
It was named after
I
the
named my
character
cat Crown
Blake.
Rend.
Are you good? Do you want to?
Crown Rend 2.0, let's go!
Are you actually naming it Crown Rend?
I mean, I don't have any other ideas.
Double context.
Okay. So, yes, give context, Barry, if you want.
Yes. Daffodil's previous character had a demonic gauntlet named Crown Rent that the whole party pretty much hated except for her.
Well, she was also cursed to like him like a best friend, so
Yeah, that's true.
she
He was
literally
my
couldn't.
bestie. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was your bestie. So you say Crownrend, and then this collar, you see that it slowly gets engraved on the nameplate. You turn around, kind of stick the collar on, and then the cat kind of gives you a couple licks with his fire tongue.
Yes.
Take 3
And
points of fire damage.
I will give you eventually both character sheets for your cats, and you'll be responsible for your cats.
Yes.
They will not be ready for combat because they are cats.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
However, they might have some special abilities because they're special cats.
That's
Nice.
Celestia, what do you name your cat?
Her name is Pandora.
Okay. So, you name your cat Pandora, engrave it on the collar, stick it on. Instead of licks, the cat kind of like slightly headbutts you. However, both the cats are now yours. She looks at you. That is a gold each. I'm sure you were already told that. However, if you would like for me to supply you with a year's worth of food for each cat, that's 1 gold per cat. We can also provide things like toys, food, beds.
Oh. I mean,
I'll
is
take-
this like a portable cat bed?
I mean, all
I
cat
shall
beds are
take the
portable.
year's worth of food.
Okay, so that's 2 gold for you, Celestia, for the food and the adoption fee.
Sorry.
Yes.
Some food, the bed.
Okay, and that's 2 for you as well, Daffodil.
I hand it over.
Okay.
Right back.
So, with that, she kind of looks at you. You all are free to go. Feel free to bring the cats back and let them mingle with the other cats if they ever look down. But make sure to play with them, keep them happy. If you don't, we will have to take the cats back if we see you.
I will love this cat with every fiber of my being.
Well, I do hope so. Good journeys, and come back again.
Yes.
And with that, you both are escorted out of the building, out front, and all your party members see is, are you riding your cat already, Daffodil? I mean, Celestia?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
You see Celestia the fairy riding on this German Shepherd-sized palace cat. And Daffodil, how do you walk or carry your fire cat out?
On my shoulder.
On your shoulder, like a little parrot. Got it.
Yeah.
And you see you now have 2 adopted cats.
Well, that's added more to the food. That's more to the list.
Fullest, are you there? You haven't talked in a while. Just making sure your mic's not broken.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
So are we all done here? You gonna say something?
no, I was just gonna ask what you're gonna do next, but you already got it.
Ah.
Do
Everyone?
we want to take another mission or?
I would love. I managed to stop by and get some supplies. Here, I even participated in the class. I'm gonna, of course, finally show the characters, the painting in character.
Fabulous work.
Kind of a bit of roughness there.
How interesting. What is
It's the mountain where my home is.
interesting? What are those? Are those? He like gestures to the stick figures in the front.
Family.
Did your people make all the? He gestures like the whole mountain range.
Just one of the various settlements, but they dug it out, hollowed it. That's where I fight for. There are other towns, though. Cities. Capital is the deepest the Earth's crust. Not Earth. Fuck. You get the picture.
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
It's better than no picture at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someday I'll be back. But for now, it'd be best to get a new job, yes?
Yes.
I'd like to go searching for that beanbag. I wonder if all
Oh.
of them are.
You mean what you were... What? What is it?
I'd like to
It
search
is
for the-
none.
Oh, yeah, you weren't there for that, sorry. They had an item that was very interesting.
Cat?
No, not the cat. Cats were very interesting. Until I was about to buy. I was going to adopt that blink cat until. Well, he gestures up to the the torn out page in his spellbook.
Cannot respect
sure.
the cat.
Not sure if he would do that more.
Could be potentially dangerous. But by Blink Cat, you mean the one that's kept on reappearing everywhere?
Yes.
That one was something interesting. They did some light damage to my skin, but I think I should be fine. I didn't feel a thing. Actually, can one of you check if there's one on my back or not?
Turn around.
Turn around.
There's about 3.
What?
Yeah,
He's gonna,
they've just rested there. That's. I'm not
Hey,
sure we
okay.
were able to get them out. Sorry.
He's gonna try to like reach around, try to grab for them.
No. It's
You know,
it's
like-
far too late for that.
Oh, he's gonna extract his claws and he's gonna start clawing.
Okay, wait. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Like I'd love to mention whenever he would grab the cats previously, he had like his fingers tucked in so he wouldn't like scratch them, you know.
Okay.
But as soon as that happened, he fully released. Oh, what? Should have told me there wasn't anyone in the first place.
It's a joke.
Ah, yeah, that'll do. You know, I just worry personally. I can't feel them, so I just worry for them try to escape. The people in this town are real nice. I can see why people want to live here.
Yes.
After they are astutely kidnapped by unknown relics.
Really?
Don't forget that bit.
Yes, we're all in the same boat here. Wait, he doesn't know what a boat is.
So,
I whisper the definition to him.
We have Rick on that. He doesn't know.
so
But that
are you guys having this conversation? Just want to check while heading to the guild hall, or
Might as well.
Yeah.
At least I am making my way to the guild hall. So
Let's go to the guild hall. I want to get a shop.
okay? Well, can continue your conversation. Once you're done, you can arrive.
Any of you perhaps into the craft section?
Never
Hobbies,
had
as
time
they would
for
put
it.
it.
What do you find is? I mean, are you just asking general hobbies, or what do you mean by that?
Yes, like it wasn't really practiced much, but I was into painting then. I also
I
know how to
wouldn't-
fling some
I-
die.
I'm gonna be very sincere with you. I would have never guessed that.
He's just gonna kind of like take a canvas from his bag and just like,
Oh yeah, I'll show you.
gonna put it back. Gonna show him what.
Well, I used to dance.
Uh-huh.
No,
What's the dance?
tradition I learned. It was from my previous occupation.
Isn't that just interesting? Does it have to do with how you move out in combat?
Yes, it's based on it.
Never thought somebody would actually dance while fighting.
It's very fun. Well, can't lie to you. Makes it a lot more interesting.
A lot more interesting. There's not much elegance in the place, and why most wars are fought where I'm from. Not to
Did your
shred
people
of
have
elegance.
celebrations?
Oh, but of course. There'd be times of years where we'd gather up with families, communities, whatever, and feast. Feast and celebration that we are still alive today. Well-trained one. Pay respects to those that didn't make it, those that gave up their lives for us to be here. Just a celebration of life in general.
It was remarkably humble.
What about you all?
Holidays?
I believe he's referring to any artistic pursuits
Oh, art.
of oneself and/or the community.
Didn't really have time for that. Killing is my craft.
I'm with
Or the
Jack
art
the deal on
style.
this.
Huh.
You killer through and through.
Well, I
Not out of duty, but by choice.
suppose one could say that your profession is its own art.
Okay. I'd say at this point, you guys can arrive at the guild hall. You open the door. It's still a pretty bustling place, but at this point in the day, a lot of people at the bar have started to get quite drunk. So there are people kind of drunkenly dancing in the middle of the room. You see some people kind of leaned up on the stool talking to the bartender. Not the bartender, sorry. On the not the bar, but up where the mayor is. They're kind of leaned over talking to the mayor. The mayor seems to be having fun talking with them, having little conversations. And you see there are like maybe one elf. This elf male, long blonde hair, just sitting talking to the broker, and he looks absolutely enamored. Looks like he's having so much fun. Yeah, she's just kind of staring forward.
The elf? Was it the elf or the broker?
The broker is staring forward while the elf looks enamored by the broker.
Ah.
I gotta go save the homie. I'm gonna go walk over, like, wave off to him. Like, oh! Ah, shoot, it's the broker.
Yeah.
Which one's the broker? There's both of them there.
Which one is being, like, talked to as he stared blatantly forward?
The broker.
Okay, I'm gonna approach the broker, just like wave to him. Oh, broker, I need to speak with you or something. Are you available?
Yes, I am quite available.
Outstanding. Excuse me.
You see the elf, he kind of like eyes you up and he starts getting kind of mad at you. But like you see him kind of puff up his cheeks, but he's going to walk away before he starts anything.
Outstanding. I didn't have anything to really say to you. Oh, wait, I do. But I just wanted to get you out of that.
I do thank you. He was being annoying, and I do not know why. He said he likes the flames that make my head.
He must
Very
like you.
weird. What does that mean, to like? Like as in a possession? I'm sorry,
No.
but I am not an item.
Spit fire. He has affection for you. I think that's a good way to.
Again, affection. Does he wish to sell me?
That is a question for him. I cannot speak for him on everything.
And she seems generally confused. Like, you kind of see her head tilt a little bit when you're bringing up things like or affection. Like,
Almost gives like a.
She's generally trying to think what you mean by that.
Phyllis just kind of looks down like, oh, you poor dear. Like, oh. Like, oh. Anyway, me and my party would like to get a job. Board right over there, right?
Yes, most of the quests would be the same. However, you might find some new.
Outstanding. Thank you. And I'll head back over.
Okay. So, looking at the quest board, the quests that catch your eye, and of course there's some general quests that you see that you like decide to kind of stop paying attention to. Like quests that are just like, I want to see you fight an onyx dragon 20 foot tall, and you see that and you're just like, I'm not today.
I'm good.
But you see that there is the poster that says explore the cabin in the woods. It has been re-put up. Like, there is a second poster on it now that says cabin has been identified, hostile witch, 400 gold for elimination or relocation.
Oh, elimination, really? First off, I fucking told you, he screams at the piece of paper. Wow, could somebody pick up that letter? Because I fucking called it!
What?
I did say that out loud. Sorry.
So then that is there. There is still the quest for now marked up to 250 gold for a hill giant. There is a anomaly. What would it be? Anomaly inspection for 250. And then a security mission to protect a traveling group of traders from Soleah to Hupperduk.
I'll take out my map to see Soleah.
So
Where's
up here.
Hupperduk?
Down here.
Here.
Okay.
And I don't know if I said it, but that pays 700.
700. Would it be from Soleah to Hupperduk and back, or just Hupperduk?
Just to Hupperduk, it says.
Interesting. What do I remember about this region?
About what region?
Bottom region. Do I know anything about it or nothing at all?
No, you haven't asked any questions.
Gotcha.
And also, remember, keep notes.
Okay. I don't even take notes in lectures anymore, man.
I don't care. I'm not a lecturer.
That's a good point.
What is the info on the anomaly inspection?
Are you looking at it? There does not
Yeah.
seem to be any information. It literally just says inspection of anomaly.
Let's do that one.
Honestly, I'm quite curious.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I was gonna say maybe we should do the Hupperduke mission. We could be out of
Duke.
Soleah, and we might be able to explore more area.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, security missions are literally so boring. Like, yeah, money, but I have to escort someone and babysit them?
But you're always on guard. How could you find it boring?
It's literally, oh my god. Have you ever tried watching a group of people before?
Near every day of my life, yes.
Yeah, it's boring.
It's quite fun.
Interesting guarding caravans instead of robbing them.
Think about the perspective. You could learn so much from it. You could find out the weak points.
But what
Oh.
about anomaly inspection? There's nothing about it here. Wouldn't you like to inspect that anomaly?
Wow, that would be very interesting. If no one knows anything about it, well,
Exactly!
so-
We could be the first ones!
but
Think
then
about that.
somebody will find out, and they'll be dead,
What
and
if
we
they
won't be.
What about the way to get home?
Could be.
He's like, he's like looking away, like he's trying to look for an argument and failing.
Yeah, like, how are we gonna find our way back if we're busy guarding a bunch of people?
Yes, I would. If it is a chance to return home, I would take it.
He's like putting it back, like half. He like grumbles for a second before putting it back and just saying, "Okay, then let's go." Should we ask questions on where exactly is the area, Matt?
It does not say. So you remember that these just give you a general idea. You have to go ask the front desk for more details.
Doki doki.
Alright. Alex is gonna take it then, and he's gonna bring it up to whatever the line is the shortest. Broker or mayor?
It is the broker right now.
Broker, let's go.
And what?
Hmm?
Go on.
Is the wait any long, or?
Nope, there is no one talking. You see that the elf man's still like looking at her, but he's been shooed away, so he doesn't want to come back.
Can I wave to him?
He flips you off.
Alex is
I expect
gonna...
it.
Alex is gonna give him just a kind of a short, long stare, and he's gonna continue to walk to the desk. Stealing glances as he gets.
Okay, so which quest did you take?
Anomaly inspection.
Okay. So, what do you say as you walk up to Alithazal, the broker sitting at the counter?
Greetings. He gives a bow, and he's gonna place it down. This has piqued our interest.
Fellas gives the proudest look.
She kind of looks at it. Ah, yes. The anomaly.
What is
Would
it?
you... We do not know. That is why it is an anomaly.
Where was it?
It is currently half a day north of town.
Okay.
You will find it in about 1 day is when it should be occurring.
Alright.
At the point of the anomaly, a portal, like what you have appeared, will show up. Something...
Be another person.
It could be another person, a building, or, in fact, monsters. Once you have an idea, return to town. You will be rewarded based on your contribution. If it is dangerous, the rewards will be increased.
That sounds good.
Yes.
And how many people have been to this anomaly already?
None. This is a new anomaly. that has been brought to our radar yesterday. We know that it will start in exactly 24 hours.
Brought to your radar.
Are you
So-
a detective?
Well, the magisters of the brokers detected a anomalous reading of something slipping through our pocket dimension. We did not bring them here ourselves. It might have been another broker of sorts, or a godly being shoving someone into our dimension. We do not know what is coming or why. It is your job to put a stop to it or to welcome them.
Wonderful. Well, I suppose you can all rest easy, thinking of the extraordinary things that rear its head around the corner. Or, shall I say, portal? Whatever.
Well, you don't know. So there's nothing to worry about. And
Well,
everything.
you will be finding out very soon, Follis.
So I guess if we're to accept this, we better get a move on now, yes?
But it is only a half a day away.
A day.
It is half a day away, starts in a day.
I guess I mixed up the two then.
And
Apologies.
as you guys spent most of your midday in the cat cafe, you would assume it is around 4 to 5 o'clock so far.
How much
I
is a
have about
clock?
2 hours.
Do you ask that?
Sure.
Okay, you ask that. A pocket watch can be provided. However, the time might not sync up to what your current perception of time is. Feel free to adjust it. The cost will be 5 gold.
Pretty
No.
hefty.
Follis peels over and dot. No.
To adjust
folded by
my
a-
pocket watch is 5 gold.
I
Yikes.
will.
Not
Fork
to
over the
adjust
5
it.
gold.
It's so you fork it over. She does produce like a tray of pocket watches. There's a couple gold ones, couple silver, couple copper, just whichever color you'd want, really. There doesn't seem to be anything special about any of them, just kind of different makes and models.
No, I'll take a gold one. Just cast prestidigitation on it as I pick it up to clean it off best I can. And then
Yeah.
just have it in.
As you do that,
Like
kind of like a little bit of rust falls off it. You hear it start ticking a little bit louder. Not annoyingly so. But you do open it up, and it says currently the current time is 4:43.
4:43 is the time.
I suppose I will cave in as well. And I fork over 5.
Okay. Do you choose a pocket watch?
Yeah, I try to see if I could get like a silver pocket watch with maybe like one of those the flip lids. If there's one like that.
Yep, exactly. You get one of those. By
Yep.
the way, do you guys want... You can choose chain or no chain. It's up to you.
Oh, definitely chain.
Definitely chain?
Chain.
Okay, yeah, you both get pocket watches on chains. And by the way, Tyrone, the one you get says 12 o'clock.
Ups.
So, it's noon. Like no. Sorry.
Gosh dang it, I didn't even think about that. I'm just trying to make you into a cowboy at this time.
It's happening now. It's going to happen more slowly into like, yeah. So it's, I guess I don't know. Do I have to?
Yeah, you could simply
Yes,
just
sir.
readjust it to 4:43 if you want.
Oh, okay.
It's not like it's broken. It's more of a just fixing it up.
Just it's like a factory reset mode when you pick it up.
It was more whoever was the last owner of this pocket watch, they would have thought it's either 12 in the morning or 12 at night at this time, based on when they showed up.
I see. Well, I adjusted it as best as I think the time is in this world.
Yep, I
So,
would say you probably just sync it up with Follis.
Okay.
She just looks at you. And again, anything you find from the anomaly, do feel free to bring here. You will be rewarded at completion. Just look for
And-
the blue tear in the sky.
And if it is something hostile, make sure we do not bring an exact body part, yes?
Bring whatever is needed for identification.
Nothing too excessive then, I guess.
You could always bring a finger or two if you want, Alec.
We will also send adventurers out to collect the body after you have defeated it.
Now. Don't listen to that voice in your head telling you not to do things you don't want to do, Alex. You can
He's
always
very-
bring fingers.
But he's
Oh,
very
no.
persuasive. Oh.
I know how much that means to you. As I kind of like give a small reassuring pat to Alec.
Gonna pat him back on the shoulder.
You're getting a hang of this. How are your bows improving of lately?
I think they're doing alright.
But we'll soon find out one of these days, won't we? Is that everything?
I believe so.
Kind of just look
Yes.
to the rest of the group.
Unless you would like more information.
But do you have more information?
Not about this certain quest. But if there are any questions I can answer, please let me know. I am here to help.
Well, I do not. And I shall see
I
myself
heard
out.
there's undead in this world. Whereabouts would one find them?
Ah, can you please produce your map?
Yes.
So-
who has the map?
I'm assuming Follis puts it down the map. I think he had it last.
I'm pretty sure. I thought I had it, but that's all right.
Someone had it.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys
don't
had two
matter.
maps, I think.
Did we? Oh.
Yeah, you took another map from the mayor, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. No.
I
yeah,
remember.
Yeah.
But
something like that.
someone puts down their map, and the broker will kind of point up here where Raven's Rest is. This whole area has monsters of the night, that you guys would call them. Things like zombies, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, witches, warlocks, and even some demons live in this area. But do not be afraid. They are, in fact, peaceful. Mostly.
Take contrary. Undead are not always generally not people.
Well, do not going around killing someone's undead. That is considered a crime in Raven's Rest, and you will promptly be captured.
We wouldn't want that.
And what happens after the capture?
In Raven's Rest, I think if you kill someone's undead, you will become their undead.
Oh, you get
Like, didn't try.
lobotomized.
Keep
Ma'am.
your minds there.
Please do not be full of yourself. The brokers will help any local law enforcement.
Ooh. Now
If you
would
ever kill any
that
undead,
be
why,
chaotic?
do remember I am not affiliated with you. If you kill someone's undead.
It's alright.
Will that be all? Or anything else I can help you with?
Can you tell us what the other lands are?
Yes, I can.
Or
Which one would you like to hear first?
because of the job, this one.
Which one? Oh, down here. Yes, the towns down south mostly involve mining and tinkering work. That is where the dwarves, gnomes, halflings, guardians, and warforgeds have decided to make their homes. It's a bustling economy with many technologies that maybe you can't find here. Mostly peaceful fellows that enjoy partying and working hard.
Okay. And up here in the north?
Oh, in the north. Those lands are controlled by the demons. Most I can tell you is the tieflings and many lesser demons that had decided to be peaceful go up there. There, they run towns in their own rules. I sadly do not know much, as I have never visited. However, I can tell you that the king of the city Pride is named Glabrezu, and it is good not to get on his bad side.
Mm-hmm. Well, never mess with demons. I haven't, but...
And the final continent, over there, with all the camps, that is a savanna that a lot of beastmen make their home. There are no towns there, and almost no brokers. Most of the things you will find over there is a lawless wasteland where people kill each other for their belongings.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
I do
Does anyone
believe
else have any-
I do believe that is the basic information. If you would like to know more, you must go to that town yourself.
Yes. Makes sense.
Well, shall we be off?
Alex is already leaving.
Yep.
Okay.
Get through the mission, see what the anomaly is. Let's go. Let's go, friends.
Yes, let's go.
Going.
Okay.
Rations because we don't need it. Fine.
So, you guys start heading north. How is everyone... What order are you marching in?
I want to take the front.
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be in the back.
Julian will be behind Alex.
Okay. Thankfully, nothing very bad happens as you are going. Nothing bad happens while you're going. Do you guys walk half a day right now that will lead you into basically the middle of the night? Are you guys going to camp before then?
I feel we should rest beforehand. I think that makes
agree.
most.
Mm.
As soon as you say that, Alex crouches down and gets digging.
Oh,
He's
get
not even
first
gonna
smoke
ask.
spot.
He's just gonna make Layden's burrow.
Ah, a man out from my own heart.
So, you guys end up sleeping through the night. The cats sleep with their respected owners.
What the cat doing?
The cat do.
We decide who was gonna do wash.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine without the wash.
You'll be fine. But you guys sleep through the night, nothing happening. And you guys end up completing the other quarter's day travel that you need to finish. So at that point, you guys, if you woke up at 8, would get there, I'd say, around 12-ish.
Oh, radical.
So you guys have roughly 4 hours till this anomaly is to appear. How would you guys like to prepare? And what would you like to do?
Does anybody know how to prepare for an anomaly? No?
Nope.
Nope.
Fantastic.
Gonna take out both of my weapons and just get ready in case anything happens.
So, I've been preparing all night on this idea. Don't ask how much sleep I got. It wasn't a lot.
That's
and
a
so-
normal thing.
So I've basically prepped my spells best accordingly. I have Detect Magic, Identify, Mage Armor. Mage Armor I've already casted on myself in order to make sure I'm safe. Shield has been just in case. And instead of Misty Step, I've grabbed Vortex Orb. Is everybody familiar with what that does?
No.
He's gonna raise his hand.
No, I'm kind of like trying to grab Alex's hand and just kind of like bring it back down.
He's gonna put it back. He's gonna leave it down.
Okay. Basically, I will be able to, if I see somebody, I will be able to move them to another position that I see fit. If you have a place you'd like to go within quick time, just simply point to the space and I'll do my best to move you there when I have a second, okay?
Interesting.
However, I will also do it in case, well, if the creature is on top of somebody trying to kill them when they're unconscious or whatever happens, I will instantly transport it the fuck away, to put it simply. I also have color spray. Everything's better with colors.
Yes.
I suppose.
And
so, as many people say.
Okay.
Right. Well, we should pack up and move along. Get this over with. I'm ready to make a small bit more change.
Oh. I shall get into position. With a
With-
specified. Here we are.
So, if you guys would like to prepare by putting yourselves down, choosing
I
where you
wanna-
want to be.
I want to go prone right here, right? And I want to change my skin to match the grass.
Could you put my token down, please?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can.
Thank you.
And due to that, I believe I get stealth. Yes, I do. Hold on.
Do
And
you know?
Lord, to wait somewhere
also
safe.
place mine down because I literally cannot.
Hmm,
I'll even put Layden
Yeah.
down.
I'm having difficulty with that, so.
Yeah, huh. Weird.
You said the fissure was in the sky?
They
What
said it
is
would
this,
appear in the
anomaly?
sky, so it is up to you to choose where you're gonna go.
Oh.
You do not know where it will appear.
I guess I will. Is this like a large headstone or something, or
Like
what are
large
these?
boulders.
Suppose I'll perch myself up on top of it. Just kind of wait.
Okay.
That's even possible. Yeah, that get right there.
Yeah, it's just
Climb up.
it's just a large boulder. It's pretty easy just to kind of scurry up.
Mm-hmm. Sit up there and kind of squat a bit, let the cloak kind of like cover it up slightly as I just sit.
Yeah,
squat
not-
there and wait.
Not hard to do at all. Not hard to do at all.
Yeah. The Slav squat.
Okay. Is everyone else in the positions they would like to be in? Or
Yes,
Yes.
I am stealth. I am on floor. I am green.
so you guys will wait till around 4:30 is about when it shows up. And where you are, you see a large blue crack form in the sky. It's like a crack in the
Oh.
void that is making another void.
Oh hell no.
And it's just this large hole, probably around from the center 10 foot in radius. just cracked open.
I might have fucked up, guys.
And then you see something start falling through it. It is this creature with red skin. You see he has curly horns, kind of curved like a ram. And he just lands on the floor with a thud as he kind of lands on these cloven hooves. And you see that he is dressed in these kind of bright purple and red clothes. He has bells on his horns.
Oh. Is that it? Hello?
Where are they?
Where is he?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
my
God.
mic stopped working, I guess. So, how much did you guys hear?
I heard up to horns or bells on horns. That
Yep.
was it.
So he's got bells on horns, these kind of brightly colored silken clothes. And he just kind of lands with a thud, looks around. Hello?
Oh.
Where
Hi.
am I?
Hi, it's a lot to
Oh.
expect. Are you okay?
No,
Dang
no,
it, I expected
no.
a fight.
Where's Altair? Where's Altair? And you see him kind of starting to look around freaked out as he starts drawing daggers from his side.
Hey.
Oh,
There's no-
darling.
And then you see this man fall and faceplant on the floor next to him from the crack.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Raining cats and dogs. out
And
here.
as he
It's
gets up,
raining.
you see this about 6'3" man. He's got long silvery hair, kind of this pale complexion, yellow eyes, and he's got a halo sitting behind his head. And you see as he kind of stands up, he pulls out a shield and a longsword. And on his shield, you see this kind of holy symbol. If anyone wants to know what it is, make me a religion check, except for Alex or Celestia, since you guys wouldn't have this in your world.
Religion?
Let's go.
Religion, if you like to know what he worships.
Oh, well. Oh, God. No, guess not.
Nope, no one knows. Okay. And as he stands up, he
Nobody
pulls out the
cares.
shield. You also see the shield has a giant gaping, not hole in it, but it seems like the metal has been impacted and pushed in. So his shield is just dented heavily. And he just starts looking around. Where am I? Who are you?
Welcome to here.
Where's the
Yes.
stone giants? Where are they?
Not
And you see
here.
him
Not
kind of
here.
start looking around.
Let me guess something. You were traveling on a lovely little adventure and you found
No.
a pretty little relic and you decided, oh, let me grab that. And now you're here.
No, we were simply selling our wares on the street
Ooh.
when the stone giants attacked.
Hmm.
Where's the Vivex? Where's the
Where?
Dragonborns?
What?
They're supposed to be protecting us. Are they arriving soon? Where's the stone giants? Those crazy
my-
snake
My
ladies
thing.
came out of
My-
nowhere.
My
And he
friend.
kind of looks at the
Opposite.
tiefling. Dancer, where are we?
Okay, it's going to be one of these people.
And you see that the tiefling and the ASMR are actually going to start kind of getting close to each other now.
Oh,
And they look very confused and both have their weapons drawn.
you know what? I think by now, Alex is just gonna kind of leave stealth in the grass.
As
Seeing as
soon
they're
as
not
you
active
do,
fighting.
the tiefling yells, "Stone giant!" and throws a dagger at you.
What the fuck? Stop.
Oh, deflect missile. Let me see what it... So roll it to deflect and let me see if he even hits you first.
Alright.
So that's a 12, so he misses already. So he throws this dagger at you and you just catch it by the blade.
That is not very wise. I would suggest you stop that silliness now, or you will
Can I-
regret it pretty soon.
Roll
We are not
intimidation to get
hostile.
them to sit the fuck down.
With disadvantage. Since you're a fairy riding on a giant cat. 11. No, you cannot intimidate them. They just look at you like, where are we?
What about myself as I'm squatting on this rock telling them to cease their silliness?
Give me an intimidation. Just normal.
Actually, hold on a sec. Let me try something real quick. Oh, that doesn't work here. Let me see. Oh, okay, that's different. Intimidation. Wow.
Wow, is that
Guess not.
13.
I suppose
No.
this doesn't matter.
Where are they on the map?
So they have fallen right here in the middle.
They're not talking for him?
No, I just put a map to trick you guys into thinking you were going to fight.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, well, Alex is gonna put away his weapons. And, he's just gonna kind of, like, walk closer. Well, like, probably about 15 feet.
He looks at you. Are you with the stone
Salish?
giants? You came out of the floor.
No, I was just hiding.
Oh,
Welcome to Salish's Ale. Sal.
where are we?
You're not home, that's for sure.
Where on Erois are we?
Yeah, nowhere.
You're up
In
there.
Erois, you have been taken away from your home and placed into this different dimension like us.
You see them kind of look at each other. Look back. Is this... How did that happen? Astral magic's been banned.
So there is this set race of company called the Brokers, and you just so happen to either have or be near something that they liked, and they broke through space and time to get it, which by...
Again, just for your knowledge, she did mention that these guys might not have been brought here by a broker.
Oh, I see.
It's very possible that people can slip in here.
Well, that's what he's just gonna tell him anyhow.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. And due to the possible actions, you are here now.
So we are safe for the time being?
I wouldn't say fully.
Yeah.
There might be something else coming. Is the cracks gone?
The crack is slowly starting to disappear.
You know, I think she might be fine as long as nothing else falls through that.
I would say at this time I kind of like jump off of the rock and I start walking past and I was like, well, if you jump high enough, you may be able to slip back in. Other than that, we're not getting paid for any of this, so I'm leaving. And I start leaving.
I think you're going the wrong way.
I just keep walking.
I guess
We
we're going that
can-
way.
Escort you back to town if you'd like.
You would get a full debrief there on what's going on. Essentially, this is your new home, just like us.
We would appreciate that. Well, do you all have any way of transportation?
Nope, we're walking. Come on.
Oh, you don't... No sky ships, okay. And they kind of mumble that under their breath and start following you. And you see that they're kind of keeping their distance behind you.
Lily is walking behind them, keeping an eye on them.
They do not allow that. If you get behind them, they stop walking.
I would prefer you stay in my front because I don't trust you guys.
I'd prefer if you stay in my front. Someone who covers their
I'm not
face
gonna
can't
stab you
be
in the
so
back.
easily trusted.
I'm not wrong.
We just arrived here. Who knows? Maybe you're the one who brought us here.
My feelings
Why would
are
I do
hurt.
that?
I don't know, to kill us, to rob us. We're merchants after all. Could be after our wares.
No,
And where are these
not
wares?
that kind of person.
Huh? You say, where are these wares?
Yeah.
You see as the tiefling kind of like opens up his coat, revealing his chest, and he's got all sorts of things on him. He's got all sorts of like pretty knickknacks, crystals. He's got like a crystalline pocket watch.
Ooh, I'll flutter up.
Find anything you like?
Ew. Honestly, no.
Fair enough. But
You said he had watches, Matt?
he has like one crystalline pocket watch.
Huh. Okay.
So it's just this kind of jagged crystal pocket watch, yeah. And he's just like, I would prefer not to walk in the back. I mean, I would prefer to walk in the back. No offense, but we don't trust you, neither should we trust you.
That is
Same can
entirely
be said
fine.
for us.
Who knows? You
Yeah,
could be part of the
I'm-
remnant for all I know, covering your face like that.
Exactly what that is.
God.
I gotta say, you are lucky. Well, no, you're quite unlucky. We popped out here in a tavern.
Are they lucky they popped out in the middle of the wilderness?
He
There
did say they're
are-
unlucky.
Yeah, I said they're unlucky.
Yeah.
I mean, there are. What were they called again for this? The bedroll. Oh, he's deafened.
Oh.
Mimic
Yes, mimics. Mimics out here.
and other things.
Like
I did
these
kill something.
weird, squishy things. Bandits. That's about as all that I've seen so far. It's only been about 6 days.
I guess we just continue. They can be at the back. Not that I trust
Well,
them.
Well, you could always walk parallel with them in an awkward fashion.
That would be fun.
Okay.
Almost like two British people holding hands in a menacing manner. Oh, how delightful.
Like new students.
By the way, for you guys, it is starting to get late in the day. As they showed up at 4, I would assume you talked to them for about 30 minutes. If you do push it, there is enough time to get back to town before exhaustion starts hitting in, or how would you like to do it?
Mm,
I push it back to town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's push it to
just
town.
push it to town.
Okay. So you start pushing it to town. The ASMR and the Tiefling are kind of gonna, again, stick behind you guys. And they just keep eyeing you up the entire night. They obviously do not trust you, but do you strike up conversations?
Mm,
Yes,
Yeah. So
Did
tell
some-
me about these airships.
air shits.
he kind of just looks at you. Do you not have any airships here?
Well, I do not know. I've only been here 6 days.
Ah, well, where we come from, Arois, there are these creations called airships. They are like your normal ships used for water, except they use special technology to sail on the wind. They
a
are
little known.
quite expensive, but
Sounds like it.
they're fun and useful, faster than walking on foot.
If I may
Well-
give you some advice, apologies for interrupting, but keep in mind, almost everyone here is from a different kind of world. They're all unfortunate. As are we.
It is quite unfortunate.
Well, we're just confused. Siaska banned astral travel. We don't know how we showed up here.
Well, are you saying that the world itself banned astral travel?
No, a god. Oh, sorry, our world's history is a bit weird. Essentially, we come
Well-
from this world named as Arois. One day, this race, known as the Dragonborn, came down from space and warned us of a threat coming, an army. The commander of that army was named Callus Starbane. They descended from space. We fought them off. Our god Siaska died in the aftermath of the battle, and her soul, her spirit, erected a thing named the Cradle. With the Cradle, nothing using astral magic can pass in and out of it. So we're not quite sure how we got here.
Maybe
I
the brokers will be
see.
able to answer your questions more
Maybe.
better than we.
We will have to figure out. I mean, we do hope to return to the Vivex.
Good luck with that. Apparently there's no
Wait,
way
what?
home.
I also wish you all the luck. If you find a way, let me know.
If we know where to find you, we will. And with that, they're kind of just quiet as you finish your walk. Oh gosh, give
Does
me a
I have
second.
anything? I'll give him some ration packets.
You do give them some rations?
Yeah.
They'll take them and eat them as you're walking.
I'm already in higher sights in their eyes than you all.
Not sure if that's really.
It has no value whatsoever.
But
I already
But-
have more friends than you.
You
they just want
guys-
to eat your food.
You guys lead these people to the guild. What do you say as you kind of start approaching the broker at the guild hall? With these two new people.
I kind of stopped them at the door, especially the one who like opened his coat and showed all that stuff. I say, "Oh, and the broker does not like very intimidating weaponry. You may need to get searched as you walk through. Would you mind opening your coat real quick, just so I can let you know exactly what they may take from you?"
Deception check.
I want some fucking money out of this. God damn it.
As soon as you say that, he just kind of opens his coat.
Oh. I kind of like point some fingers at some other things, and it's, well, maybe not that. What about this? Oh, that watch right there. Can I see that?
He'll take it off and hand it to you. Yes, what about the watch? Are you looking to buy it?
But how much would you say something like this is actually worth? This looks very intricate, actually.
Oh, well, that's an old watch we found. I mean, I could probably sell it for around 50 gold.
I see. Well, unfortunately, that is a bit out of my price range, but I would. This doesn't look, I would say, bad at all. No, I think it would just be just fine for you as you go through. Well, as I proceed to, I use both hands, and I'm using like a wad that I think is just about as heavy as the actual watch itself, and I'm just kind of like covering it up slightly as I'm like putting the wad in the spot where the watch is, and just kind of letting the watch slip through my sleeve. Do you want me to do like a sleight of hand?
Sleight
for
of
that,
hand.
or-
Against both the ASMR and Tiefling as they're watching.
Oh Jesus! Jazz hands, jazz hands, jazz hands. Never mind. I guess I failed.
And Tyrone,
And-
as you
and
go
as I-
and put this wad in his coat, hook it on, you get a little tug. You feel the watch slide down your wrist as the tiefling reaches and grabs for your hand. And he shakes it and he just says, "Thank you, kind sir. I'm so glad we have kind people like you here to guide us." And then he lets go and starts walking to the broker. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Wait, what?
I rolled
They
a
didn't
1 and
see
a
it?
2. They didn't see
Wait.
it.
Oh, I thought he saw it. Yo, let's go.
Nope, he just shook your head. You shook your hand and then walked away.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Winning.
Can I roll to see if I saw this?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
I would love to see.
You see it clear as day.
I give him a wink. I give him a wink.
As they walk in, I'm just kind of like, just let the watch kind of slip out, and I'm twirling it in my hands. Money acquired.
Nice one.
I'm gonna head up to the desk with the two.
Okay, you head up to the desk. Alice stares at you. Yes, hello. What can I do for you?
Give them a bow. We have checked out the anomaly. I'm just gonna kind of point over to these two. I think it's clear as day what it was.
She looks at them. Did any complications arise that we should know of?
Besides the fact that they were dagger, no, not really.
Okay. Then the price will be 250 plus an extra 50 for bringing them safely to town. Total 300 gold for mission complete.
Excellent doing business.
She's going to produce a bag of 300 gold, put it on. She looks at you. I would prefer if you call me Alith Zal. Remember, the cartel name comes last.
Alethazal. Okay. And I'm gonna look over to the tiefling and the ASMR.
Do not worry about them. I shall debrief them of their current situation.
Have fun in your new lives, you two. And I'm just gonna head back to the other group.
Yep,
You know,
and
and-
if you let it, you can hear little conversations of like, yes, tiefling, you might want to come move to this town. It contains many of your brothers and sisters. And just stuff along those lines, telling them where to find work, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, gonna head over to the group and shake the bag, as it's also a bit bigger than the last one.
By the way, when you're splitting up money, do not take Gina into account, just you guys.
Alright. Well, 300 gold. 250 base, plus 50 for bringing them back safely.
See?
Well, I had my doubts, and I suppose it wasn't that bad. Plus, an
Yes.
extra 50 will certainly come in handy. I just kind of pocket the watch. First, I must find it. Someone to sell it to. I'll figure that out later.
And that's 50 for each of us. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I will message Talon real quick, let him know he's got 50 gold.
Gotcha. Well, that was a quick and done job.
It was quite easy.
I think I could speak for the group, though. It's quite late. I'm really tired.
Let's get a room in the inn and or multiple
these-
rooms, whatever. And rest.
You know, there's always up to try something new. I'll try one of these inns.
Yes, they have these things called beds that you might feel a little weirded out on at first, but I'm
Oh,
sure you
beds?
warm up to them.
We have those.
Yes. Say again?
We have beds.
Well, are they, like, made out of relatively soft material?
Soil.
Yes, a different bed. You'll see.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. So, you guys start heading to an inn for the night.
Mhm.
Specifically, I'm assuming you will start heading towards the Oaken Guardian, as that is what you know.
Yeah.
You guys open the door. Once again, the small fireplace is going. You see the goblin that was there when you first came sitting and drinking at a table. He seems to have a new scar across his left eye. He kind of looks at you guys, bares his teeth, gives you like a little smile.
Give him, nod my head towards him.
Yep. You see a man in like this black cloak. And you can't see his face, but when you do see his face, he's also wearing a full mask of kind of like a skull. And he's sitting and talking to the bartender, which at this time of day is not Raldi. It is this tiefling female with pretty straight horns. She has a tail that kind of comes to an end in a heart. She's just kind of sitting back wearing silken clothes, just talking to this man in the cloak.
I wonder who
another
that
one?
is.
Uh,
I
I
already
haven't
missed
meandered
one.
my way
Helena.
too far, so. Yeah, I suppose I'll meander my way over towards the bar and kind of tap the counter for a drink, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you head up, the tiefling girl like finishes her conversation with this man and walks over just like, "Well, what can I get for you tonight?"
oh, anything that will put a weary soul under for the night. Say surprise me in that regard. As I
Got
take
it.
the tricorn hat off.
Sleeping pills for the big one. And she's gonna kind of go and start preparing your drink.
I'm gonna take a seat next to Layden.
Okay.
As well.
Okay. So everyone comes, sits down at the bar. As soon as the tiefling comes back, she kind of looks surprised at everyone here. Well, howdy, y'all. I'm guessing y'all are traveling together or something.
Yes.
And at that, she's going to kind of put this frothy drink in front of you, Layden. Well, name's Lillian Harttail, co-owner of the Oaken Guardian. What can I do for you tonight?
You're the one who
Do you have
Roddy
any
speaks of.
rooms?
Yeah, me and Raleigh are quite close friends. Well, what can I do for you?
Wine?
Wine? Yeah, we got wine. You wanting some cheap stuff? Expensive? You want a bottle? You want a glass?
How do you have any glasses that are
No.
got it?
I mean, I can put it in a spoon.
That's
Very
not necessary. I
very
shall take.
Small shot glass would probably suffice.
Oh, we do got those shot glasses.
I will take that. That should be enough, honestly.
That'll just be silver for that then.
That's probably it.
And
Yes.
and Mr. Face Mask Man, that's gonna be at least 2 silver for your drink.
Of course.
She takes it from you. Have a good night. She goes. She gets a shot glass, fills it up with your red wine, Celestia.
Perfect.
Layden, as you're drinking that, I need you to give me a Constitution check.
I choose to fail.
You pass out. You're out like a light.
Yeah, I take the full swig of it, and I look like I'm holding for a second, and I just kind of, you just hear it, the tap of the half mask just kind of hit the table.
She
and
kind of
it's
looks.
out.
She looks at you. You know, he made it longer than most. Those sleeping pills usually kick in faster. And she just looks at the rest of you with a smile.
Do you have any rooms available?
Yeah, we got 3 rooms available. They're all only 1 bed, sadly, but I'm sure y'all can make do.
I'll take a room.
Okay, that'll be 5 silver for the night.
She'll drop 1 gold on.
Are you wanting to buy 2 rooms or you wanting to buy 1 room?
Only 1 room.
Got it? She'll give you 5 silver back. Hand you the room key. And it's going to be the end of the hallway as soon as you get up those stairs.
Thank you.
Would anybody want to share a room with me?
I will. Oh, I was just about to ask if anyone wanted to bunk together.
I would prefer if y'all would take Mr. Passed Out here to a room as well. Considering your friends, it seems.
I want you to tell me how I am supposed to do that.
I don't know. Figure it out. He ain't
I'll
my
do
friend.
it. Worry not.
Sure, Alex and I could probably carry him up to a room. Maybe into a room with Alex. I choose not to share a room.
I'll just give her a gold. I will take the other 2 rooms then.
She'll take the gold from you. Well, that's all right. Well, if you need anything else, feel free to call. If not, have a good night.
Let's stuff
Yeah.
those 2 in a room.
Alex, you want to help me carry him?
Alex will help you carry him. He is currently AFK, but Alex will help you carry.
Hello, I'm back.
Ah,
Carry
Alex,
him and
you're
probably
carrying
dump him
carrying
on
a
the bed.
dead body now.
What?
You're
Dead
carrying
body.
a dead body.
I don't eat it.
Layden died.
Oh. Fuck, shit. Y'all ever see the TF2 comic? I'm carrying like that.
No, that's such a obscure reference.
I'll see the TF2 guy.
Yeah, you ever see that comic of the game that came out like 10 years ago? Yeah.
Do you pass out?
He passed
Right.
out after 1 drink. For Barry's knowledge, she very, very much insinuated that she put sleeping pills in it. For Alex, you have no clue. You have no clue what sleeping pills are.
Alright, did we get a room?
We got 3 rooms. So Lillian's got a room. Celestia got 2 other keys. So
I'm gonna go up to Celestia. Should I just take him to one of the spare room you have there, or... Celestia?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Should I just take Layden up to the spare room?
If you do not mind.
Could I get the key?
Yes. I'll hand it
Just-
over.
Alright, I'm gonna grab it with the smaller hands. I'm carrying Layden with the big ones.
well, Lillian's helping you carry him if you need the help.
Nah, I
She'll
don't need it.
help do that.
Big bug, big.
Kind of like holds his feet.
And just gonna, just bring him up, if it's upstairs or down the hall, I don't know. Gotta bring him up over to the door, unlock it. The smaller arms, bring him in, and is there 1 or 2 bed?
It's 1 bed.
1 bed. I'm gonna lay him on there. Just pat him on the chest, and off I go.
Just kind of flops where you just throw him pretty much. And he's just out.
I'm gonna put his hat on his face or something.
Respectable. Man of
He's just
culture,
gonna think he
that's it.
drank too much. Alright, and I'm gonna head back downstairs. Do you all have perhaps spring water?
Spring water?
Yes.
Would you just like normal water?
That'll
I
be
mean-
fine. There's the drink.
Sorry, I'm texting someone.
Alright.
But you're given just a glass of water. Just
Excellent.
wooden mug of water.
This is a luxury in my home.
What water?
Yes. Can't find much of it out in the wild.
Oh my.
It's a desert after all.
That makes sense then.
And just it's gotta take my time sipping it, hold. Really just kind of resting up.
Fair enough.
Do I perhaps have to get a room for myself?
There's
that
only
have a
3
wall open?
rooms.
Damn.
So you can either share with Celestia and Daffodil or Layden. And Phallus, I guess.
Follis will go ahead and go into Layden's room and start sleeping.
Alright. I think I'll just meet back up with you all here later. I'm not much one for sleeping on a hard floor. I'll be outside in a burrow.
Okay.
She looks at you. I would prefer if you don't go outside and dig up our garden.
Oh, no, don't worry. I meant outside city limits.
Why don't you just go sleep in a room with your friends?
I don't like hard floors.
I can give you some extra blankets.
That'll do.
She's just gonna come back with like a super fluffy blanket.
Ah,
Like a faux
Just-
fur blanket.
just like the mimic.
Yeah, I guess just like a mimic.
She doesn't understand. She doesn't know what he's been through.
Talon fucking died.
Yeah, Talon won't be coming back.
You want?
No.
What happened to him?
Things we'll talk about after I'm done recording.
Awesome.
But we are pretty much nearing the end of session.
What are we hearing? 7:56.
Well, yeah,
I'm
no,
just
it's
worried.
now. I say nearing. We are
Yeah,
ending session now. So as you
Man.
guys, everyone settles down for the rest, we'll go over which rooms you guys are sleeping in tomorrow. Except
Also,
for
guys-
the hunter. Yeah.
I would love to congratulate the team. This is the fastest we've ever completed a mission in
We
the
did
entirety
amazing.
of any campaign.
Well, you guys actually finally didn't dilly-dally and did something. All it took was giving you a time limit and a short travel time.
Well, I mean, as soon as you introduced
did it.
cats into the equation, you were going down a very slippery slope.
I knew. Why do you think I added them?
I'm just saying.
I knew there's a couple players that would want cats. I'm just saying, there was one less that got a cat than I thought. Actually, 2 less that got a cat than I thought. I 100% thought Follis was gonna get one.
What a
Sounded like he was pretty close.
He was pretty close.
Destroyed his page.
Oh my gosh! If you guys could have got a bunch of cats and called yourself the Aristocats.
Oh my god.
I still enjoy catching one of them.
Okay, but with that will be the end of session.
Yeah, and the recording.